Hey everybody, it's Michael from Steelyard here with David Farris from Barnes Custom Upholstery in High Point, North Carolina. I am sitting in my fake Airstream here in Florida, and you are sitting in your office there in High Point. Is that correct?
It is not fake. It's a real office.
It's a real office. Yes.
A real office.
It must feel a little strange, David, given that this is High Point Week, to be in your office and not in your showroom space over in Suites. What's it like being in High Point right now?
I'm not hungover, so I know that I'm not at the that's a definite. It's weird because usually right now you cannot drive down the street. You cannot get into a restaurant. You leave 30 minutes early for everything. And it's the antithesis of that. It's a ghost town right now. So it's very, very odd. Not just the market's not happening, but with it being so totally opposite. High Point only has, 60,000 people, and we double that population during market. So the small area just swells with people, and you feel it at every stoplight, at every gas station. So it's really an odd time.
It is, and it is everywhere. And we honor the fact that a lot of people are struggling right now. And I think, obviously, I know what you have going on because I'm proud to say I'm bored on the way to the office call most mornings. So I filled in a lot on what you have going on. But tell everybody, I mean, what you've done to keep things running and keep people employed, that's the story I love right now. High Point is so meaningful to this industry and the people who commit to working. What you've done is pretty cool. So why don't you tell us what's going on there in your factory right now?
So North Carolina, our stay-at-home order allowed certain businesses to continue if you can meet a whole bunch of criteria. One of those were people who are producing products for home offices, that's a big growing market for us. Now, we have a sizable facility. We have 22,000 square feet in a fairly modern, clean facility. And on a good day, I have about 18 to 20 employees. So every employee can have 1,500 square feet to themselves. So we let everyone come in. We only asked them to work 3 days a week so that we never had all the employees here at one time. Right. We have a double daily routine of wiping every door handle, every light switch, every faucet to sanitize all those. Every employee has hand sanitizer and everything else available to them. We don't really share tools. Everyone has their own, so there's not much of that going on. But we're paying everybody whatever their average hours were for the previous 2 months, we're paying them that 5-day paycheck to come in and work 3 days.
Good for you. Good for you. Awesome.
We knew when this hit that unemployment was going to get bombarded. And I have friends that applied day one and still don't have their first check. And we try to pay a living wage to our folks, and we have incredibly talented artisans to work for us, but they're not ones that are going to have 6 months of cash on hand. I don't have 6 months of cash on hand. I'd be, if we weren't operational, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. So we wanted to make sure they got money. We couldn't afford to do what we did, but we couldn't afford not to because we had access to credit and capital that not everybody had. So we thought it was the right thing to make sure that they had food on their table every day. At least during this initial tranche, we didn't know how long we could go with it. We're very lucky that orders are piling in and work is piling in. So we'll hopefully be able to go from rescue mode to normal operational mode pretty quickly. And we'll keep on going with everybody.
Bravo for doing the right thing. So orders are still coming in though. You are building custom furniture. And in addition to that, you've pivoted a little bit beyond just taking care of your employees. You've created a new product during this time as well.
Yeah, so we're using this time, we're kind of, I think like everybody, we're trying to play crystal ball. We're looking forward, trying to figure out what does tomorrow look like. And because we only sell to interior designers, it's a very small pool that we fish in. And reaching out to them and asking them, what are they hearing? What are their customers telling them? And the trend, I think, is what's being predicted is going to be true in that home officing is not going to go away with the virus. I think that a lot of companies are realizing my folks work really well at home and I don't have to pay for this big office building. Maybe it's a bad thing. The other trend that we're seeing is like we saw in 2008, a lot of kids who had left home having to move back home because they've lost their jobs, or people that had sizable houses saying, you know what, I don't want that anymore. I'm going to downsize. These disasters are happening too often. I'm going to get into something more manageable. And in order to do all those things, you need a place to put people, right? I mean, if you're going to a smaller space, your kids are coming home, or if you're officing from home, you're typically going to turn a bedroom into your home office.
Sure.
And I don't know about you, but I'm kind of tired of seeing like a princess bed in the background with Holly Hobby sheets on it. You know, that just
Listen, you didn't have to tell everybody about my princess bed. You didn't have to.
I know it's your favorite, but still. So, you know, the answer to all that is to put a sleep sofa in where your bed is. But let's be honest. I mean, even my worst enemy, I would not ask to sleep on some of those sleep sofas. I mean, the mattress is this thick and just they're horrible and bars protruding. So we decided to use this downtime to develop a Mobetta solution for sleep sofas.
Okay.
And I think we've done it. We partnered with a mechanism manufacturer here in town that's designed this really awesome sleep sofa mechanism that removed all the bars and pins and things that always poke you and prod you in the middle of the night. So that automatically gives you a nicer night's sleep, right? Then we did something. Let me show you.
Props. We have props. Okay.
Cool. This is my mattress on my sleep sofa.
Wow.
That's 8.5 inches thick. Yeah. I mean, find this for me anywhere else, anybody else sleep sofa. This is 8.5 inches thick. It has 2 layers of springs, a layer of memory foam, and then we have a number of different toppers we could put on it, from a stay cool fabric to a bamboo fabric. But this is what we're using in our sleep sofas. And we've done some product testing to make sure. This is how dedicated we are to this. Here's Tara from my marketing department testing the out in the plant how the sleep sofa.
I think that's the wrong picture.
Wrong picture. Sorry. Well, there's Kevin. If y'all want to see Kevin.
Oh, Kevin.
Sorry, I lost my picture. Where's Tara? There we go. Here's Tara. I mean, that's dedication. That's dedication. So what we're doing is we're trying to recreate the sleep sofa in a meaningful way. And our normal thing is that luxury quality without the luxury price tag. And I think we're getting there. And what we were able to do that's really, really awesome, we've turned the entire sleep sofa on its edge. So typically a sleep sofa, you have to have that really deep cavity in the back for the sleep unit to articulate up inside of. And it gives you a really shallow seat depth. They're horrible. So what we're doing now, we have that one available for people who need that configuration.
Yeah.
But we have this new space saver model where instead of sleeping with your head up against the back pillows of the sofa, you sleep between the arms. Like Tara does here. If you look at the way Tara's sleeping, she's actually the other way.
The other way
would be this here, right?
Right.
When that's fully open, it only takes up 60 inches of floor space.
Huh.
And because of the way it folds up, we don't have to have that box in the back. So I'm able to give you a nice, comfortable 23 to 24 inch seat depth. I'm also able to give you a regular 6-inch leg on it, so it doesn't look like a big, bulky piece of furniture. It looks like a normal sofa.
Okay, so you spent a little time thinking about this over the last
a couple minutes.
If I had an hour to talk to you, I would want to hear more, but can we see this in October at High Point Market? Will you have it rolled out by then?
Oh yeah, we're rolling out. It'll be out in the next, I think it's supposed to go to the photo studio next week. So first prototype is almost ready to go.
Wow.
Make big time for the photos.
With Barnes Custom Upholstery, I can now send you a napkin with a piece of upholstery drawn on the back, and you can create that, and you can give me a sleep sofa that I can actually sleep on. This is amazing. I love it. This is fantastic. Awesome. Cool. Well, David, what you've done to keep your folks employed, bravo again for that, and caring so much about them, being there in High Point and supporting this industry. We're sad that we're not spending some time together at Suites, raising a glass to what you're doing. But as I've said to everybody, we'll raise lots of glasses in October when we celebrate this industry and the fortitude of people like you. So thanks for spending a few minutes with me today. I hope that you're safe and well, and we will certainly talk soon.
Thanks, Michael. Have a great day.
All right, David.